University towns are very special places. Kingston is a very special university town. It's rather unique. We have a medieval town with its old history and its modern history of engineering and green fairs, and a university with a really strong sense of place.
Kingston University brings in jobs, it brings in money, must be $500 million, and it brings in a lot of people, it brings in ideas, and it livens up the town. There are lots of parts of London, lots of towns and cities in Britain that would love a university. We've got one, we should be proud of it, cherish it, and enjoy it.
I think having a university is fantastic for an area because it brings in fresh people new to the community, it brings in, of course, international students, which contribute to the diversity of the area.
I grew up in Kingston, I went to school in Kingston, and there was always the Polytechnic which turned into the university. So I can't begin to imagine life without Kingston University. It's part and parcel of what Kingston is to me.
People forget that Kingston is a university town, and I think the university has a huge role to play within the town. Not just the 22,000 students it has and the 5,000 staff, but it is an absolute integral part of what the town is and can be.
I think Kingston University's got a massive value to the local area, especially from students working in town, students bringing their money into town.
Kingston University provides people of student age, and people of student age is utterly critical to what we do on a daily and weekly basis. Our company is based around music and live music and the purchase of music, and Kingston University provides loads more of those people. And those people are the people behind the new and exciting things which are going on in music and in Kingston, I'd say.
The university brings a huge amount to the town, not just in terms of the students, which obviously in themselves bring a huge diversity, but also the interactions we have with the staff at all sorts of different levels as well is really, really useful for us.
When times are hard, which they are at the moment, especially for young people and things like that, it's ideas that win through, and I think universities are places of ideas. It's really important that the town and the university has a good relationship because we need to keep those students in Kingston once they finish their degrees, and that's what will make this town a thriving town.
An engagement process which reminds people where the university is and where the town and the borough is, I think, is important. How the university and their staff, as well as their students, can get engaged in, I think that's hugely positive for the wider community.
For Kingston First as a business, if we can engage students to work with the independent retailers to make it a real cultural hub of South London, then that's surely the best thing we can do for the town and for the students.
Using the Rose Theatre now for graduation, it's a really positive contribution in the town because people see university students in the town in their gowns, and I think it's a very positive image for people who work and live in the town to have that as something.
You know, the Rose is a great addition to Kingston. So is the university. You put the two together and that's not a bad mix.
There's a huge student population now in Kingston, and the value of that is vital. The more students we have, the more businesses are trying to attract them, and everybody's trying harder and everybody's getting more involved.
Partnership working is the way forward, there's no doubt about that. The way industry's moving, the way that town centres are moving, if we don't kind of pull the resources together and look to sell Kingston as a destination, you know, we will put behind other destinations, and the university, they're a massive element of that.
It's a really exciting time to be living here. There's still a huge amount to be done. We're nowhere near a Brighton yet or an East London, but I think that's part of the challenge and part of the energy, and that's partly why students should stay and get involved, because we haven't done everything yet, but we are on the cusp of doing some really exciting things in Kingston. So yeah, it's a good time to be living here.